Hi, what's going on, guys? Confusion back again with another CSGO tournament predictions video. Yesterday, I uploaded my ESL New York video for predictions, so if you want to check that out, go to my channel, you can find that. Today is going to be the Blast Pro Series Istanbul. It is starting up on the 28th of September, which is 2 days away, and it is ending on the Sunday. It overlaps with ESL New York, which is kind of confusing for me. I mean, I guess you can't really, it's kind of hard to schedule it like that. Two completely different tournaments, though, so it's not really like repetition or anything. I won't be seeing much of it because I am actually going to New York over the weekend. I'll probably catch some of the games, but not all of them. So, let's just get it started, going on with this. And let's go. So, if you don't know, Blast is a tournament organizer. This is their second LAN event. Their first one was in Copenhagen previous year. Obviously known for the technical issues, but besides that, it was actually a really good tournament. The format's unique, which is going for them really well. It's confusing at first, but as you know it, once you know it, it's pretty easy to understand. Blast have actually gone pretty unique on this tournament because instead of hiring usually your accredited analysts like Sponge, even Maniac now that Yanko's done. They actually hired ex-pros. All of them are ex-pros. Lurpus is the most credited analyst on that desk. He's done events before. Smaller things like DreamHack. Kiyoshima is an analyst here, which is really out of left field. Because I know he speaks good English. Unlike a lot of the French players. But he's never been done an analyst desk before from what I know. So this would be his debut on the desk. And you have Potter, who is a female CSGO player. For, if I'm not mistaken, CLG Red. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But this was like, if the Kiyoshima was out of left field, this one's out of the Bay, the baseball reference. But I really didn't expect this at all. Red Eye's the host. You have your usual commentators with the exception of Launders and Scrony, which I'm actually really hyped for. I liked it too. I think they're going to do good. So the format for this tournament is a best of one round robin, which means each team plays the other teams. So, say Astralis, they would be playing all the other 5 teams, which I'll get into later. I'll get deep in depth with the teams later. But they all play in best of ones. The top 2 teams advance to the grand finals. And then the grand finals is a best of 3 series. But what makes Blast special is that they have this thing called the Blast Pro Standoff, which is like a show match in a way. It usually has 1v1 aim duels. Excuse me for a sec. Alright, back to what I was saying. The Blast Pro Standoff, 1v1 aim duels, show match. A team that finishes in 3rd place gets to choose their opponent, which I think is very cool. If there's like a rivalry that's insinuated within the game, they can just be like, you know what, fuck you. My name duel your ass. And it's for $20,000, which is really cool. Prize breakdown for his first place at $125,000, second 50, third 25. Fourth 15, and I couldn't tell you fifth and sixth. I would assume maybe like 10. Yeah, sounds about right. Maybe 10. No, yeah, about 7,500 actually. 7,500. I just did the math in my head. So it's a 16 tournament. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to break down all the teams, what's going on here, the strengths and stuff like that. So let's start the first team alphabetically, which is Astralis, which is obviously Device, Dupree, Zipnix, Majisk, and Glaive. Yes, I almost said Kerrigan for some reason. It's a different team he used to be on, but obviously they just came off the Face It Major, just giving Simple and Navi the pounding of a lifetime. Clear #1 team in the world. Start of an era for them. Clear favorites for this tournament as well. Stuff to say about them. They're undefeated on Nuke, which is crazy. I think they're 18-0 on Nuke, which I don't know a lot of teams here that could really want to play Nuke. Virtus Pro might try to play Nuke. I never know. But Astralis are the favorites for this tournament. Let's move on to Cloud9, who picked up Flusha for this tournament after dropping Stico. They have been looking really drained. Tim isn't really fully in it. Rush is just, he left. He checked out years ago. Not years ago. He checked out after the major. Skadoodle, he's in limbo. He's been sitting there collecting a paycheck, doing not that much, to be honest. Golden, who has tried after getting kicked out of that Fnatic team. I don't know if Flusha was part of that because he's on this team now, which would be really awkward if they are to like start bickering over that shit. I kicked you, shit like that. But you look at that team, it seems really unstable. I don't know. Next team that are coming into the tournament, MIBR, who are Fur, Fallen, Cold Zero, and the two North American players from Cloud9 from the E-League Boston Major, Stewie 2K and Tarek, along with Yanko as coach. They have been riding on a cloud of momentum, finishing top 4 at the Major, losing to Na'Vi, winning the Zotac Cup Masters. I'm pretty sure a good place in at the DreamHack Stockholm. I think during their honeymoon period, a lot of people say it's like right after a roster move, they usually get you get good right after a roster move. Things are gelling well, but as time goes on, it goes downhill. Yeah, the next team you got is NIP, Ninjas in Pajamas, Lecro, Dennis, Forrest, Get Right, and Rez. Great showing at the Major for them. They were one best of 3 away from making the top 8. They obviously couldn't do that. They lost to... I'm trying to think who they lost to. I couldn't tell you who they lost to at the moment. Like, that's how forgettable the Major was. It literally happened like a week ago, and I still don't remember who did it. Who beat NIP, but I know they were really close to making top 8. Looking very improved. So the future for them, I think, is bright. Space Soldiers, who are the home crowd, along with Tarek on MIBR. They're all who has Turkish descent. Space Soldiers is the team from Turkey. Your home crowd invite. You got guys like Xantares, Calyx, Engine, Paz, and then I forgot the other guy. Major? I think I said Major, I think. Yeah, Major. It's the French endgame leader, playing French CS in 1.6. Not really much from them since, I don't even know when. I don't remember. I think they didn't make it to the top 12, not top 12. The top 16, they bowed out in the first stage of the Major. And since then, they haven't been really doing much. Like the other team that's on this list, Virtus Pro, who obviously, Bialy just left, Snacks is gone. So you're left with Mihu, Pasha, Neo, Snatchy, and then Moriels. I don't know how to say his name. They're looking like a shell themselves. I think they're one tournament loss, one pathetic showing at a tournament away from disbanding. And maybe going with an all CIS lineup and knowing the turmoil with Navi, Gambit. Some players from the old flip side, they can make a team. Because if you didn't know, New York's underway as I'm recording this, and Gambit just beat Navi to best of 3. So we have issues there. But on to the who I think is going to make the finals and who I think is going to place third. I'm not really going to predict who's going to be the 4th place team. It'd probably be either the worst team or the best team that's left. I don't know. But the team that I think the definite team I think are going to make the grand finals is Astralis. Number 1 team in the world. No one's even close to them at the moment, so it's pretty easy thing to say. The team that I think is going to join them in the final, I think is going to be MIBR. MIBR looking really good. Out of all the other 5 teams, I think they're the best team here. The only team that I can see contention from is NIP if they get in the form. I think Virtus Pro are going to come out in last place. Space Soldiers, I don't know what they're going to do. They're an unknown quantity to me. And then Cloud9, they look too unorganized. The team that I think is going to place third is NIP. They probably will pick Virtus Pro for the show of it, for the hell of it. They might pick Space Soldiers because of the home crowd. I'm leaning more towards that. But that's my thing. That's my prediction on that. And I think Astralis are going to win the tournament. If match is the best of 3, it's going to be 2-0. I don't think MIBR has anywhere close to the stuff to beat Astralis. They're probably at least 1 or 2 roster moves away from even contending with them. So I think Astralis are going to grab another trophy in the trophy case and take home Blast Istanbul, the Pro Series. I don't know why I said that backwards, but anyway. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please like the video and subscribe. It'll motivate me to do more videos. And take care and have a good day. Peace.